Hello. Welcome. Some of you are going to be very upset at how this live stream goes. But guess what? I don't care. Oh, I am here to hurt your feelings. I am here to get you to unsubscribe. And I'm thinking that one of the best ways to accomplish this goal, because I've been failing at this over the last couple of days, I've only lost like 400 subs, which is fucking pathetic. I mean, well, I thought I could do better than that. So I think what I have to do is go live and give you my opinions on some of these scumbag pieces of shits that claim to be activists, but aren't really activists. They're just new age grifters finding a way to enrich themselves off of your anger and your dislike of the government and the police. It's a big club. Actually, this is a small club and you're not in it. Okay, I was in it for a little while, and then once I started realizing that it's not all it's cracked up to be, then, now I'm going to tell you about it. I'll tell you about the club. I'll tell you about the little club that we got going on. I will discuss the grifting, and yeah, there's some pretty interesting stuff. We're going to talk about all these pieces of chits. And make myself known. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna have to do this for a while. I'm gonna have to do this for a while because I'm noticing that most of my subs don't even get my notifications. So to reach all of them, I have to stream about this every day or every couple of days or something. Yeah, it's just like pranks and funny gags and shit. There's no seriousness to this anymore. Bunch of contradictions. I'm over it. I'm over it. What do I got to say? Fuck James Freeman. Fuck Long Island Audits. Who else is on my thumbnail? Fuck Rogue Nation. Fuck San Joaquin Valley Girl Transparency bitch. Who else is on the thumbnail here? Oh, yeah. And then fuck Joshua Abrams, the little fat titty bitch that likes to beat on women and old people. And David Villa, Villa, That's San Joaquin Valley Girl Transparency names. That's his fucking bitch ass name. You know he's a woman beater too, right? He went to prison for that shit. You guys, you know that, right? San Joaquin Valley Girl Transparency bitch. He's a woman beater. You know why he beat his woman? Because his woman used to fuck a cop. That's why he hates cops and why he went to prison is because he beat the shit out of his old lady. You lost it, dude. Bro, thank you for identifying yourself. Moderators, any of the fucking clowns coming in here talking, bumping their gums, gone. Not entertaining, none of it. None of it. See, I don't have a problem with Tyrant Terminator. But I know a lot about how these individuals operate. I know the grift. I understand. I know how much money these motherfuckers make, and you morons are just slinging doll hairs at them like it ain't nothing. Imagine living on Social Security, getting a fixed income, and then giving money to somebody that makes $10,000 a month or more. Crazy to me. That's why I tell you guys, you don't need to give me the money. You don't need to donate to me because I know that most of you are not making as much money as me. And I'm not even making shit off the internet, dude. These other dudes with hundreds of thousands and millions of views, I promise you, they're making $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a month. Most of you don't even see that in a year. And here you are fucking slinging your last $20 at these morons. Great. Good for you. I've been trying to tell you this shit for a long time. You don't want to listen. You should pick out 3 subscribers and say, and ban them. That's not how that works, moron. I can't just ban you and then I lose subscribers. You have to take your own free will and click the unsubscribe fucking button. I can't make you unsubscribe. Yeah. What else you guys want to know about this shit? I mean, you want to know who the top money makers are that are doing this shit right now? Do you want to know who's making the most money? Because most of their faces are on my thumbnail. I mean, do you guys understand that people like Long Island Audits, James Freeman, these guys, they make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year? Do you get that? You realize that, right? Most of you don't see that amount of money in years. Long time. You throw your fucking last $20 when you're on a fixed income at us, and I want you to know how stupid you are for doing that. I don't want your fixed income money, and I don't want you to be giving it to other people that are making fucking bank on this shit. You have no idea. You have no fucking idea how much money gets made on YouTube. No idea. I get piddly little views, and I have enough to afford everything that I'm doing, okay? Imagine what these dudes that are fucking slinging views out like it's no tomorrow, how much money they're making. Good for them. It is good for them. You're missing the point, you fucking faggot fuck. You are missing the point, you retarded piece of shit. Please be one of the ones that unsubscribes. Yeah. That's another. Long Island Audit sets up GoFundMe's, and you morons dump money into it when he's making 5 times whatever you're putting in there. Oh my God, dude. You guys are some of the most gullible fucking idiots on the internet. I don't even feel bad for you anymore. Those of you on fixed incomes that are slinging your money because you think you're supporting a freedom fighter, guess what? You're fucking not. None of these dudes are creating case law. They're enriching themselves. They're settling these cases, and they're lining their pockets. That does nothing for you. That does absolutely nothing for you or for me or for my kids or for your kids or for everybody else in America. It lines their pockets, and it makes the cops not fuck with them. It doesn't do anything positive for you. Your rights are not affected by these stupid fucks that you're seeing on the internet. I don't know how you missed that. I don't know how you don't understand that. Yeah, you guys are fucking crazy. You people are insane. I don't have any respect for the morons that tout themselves as actorvists. I don't have any respect for you morons that donate to this shit. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're donating to. Do you know how much fucking money these people make? Do you realize that was part of why I told you guys all the time not to fucking donate? I didn't add links to my shit. I never asked for money until I actually needed a lawyer, because I legitimately couldn't afford one. Because I don't make $100,000 a month. For those of you that have been around for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Over the years, I've told you not to donate. You haven't been able to find a CashApp link, a fucking PayPal link in any of my shit while I was out doing that. You know why? Because I had plenty of fucking money. I didn't need anything from you. Yeah, fuck Brian from Here's the Deal, too. That dude's a cuck little bitch. One of the biggest hypocrites. Oh, but the violence, but as long as the cops are doing violence on people we don't like, then it's all good. Smoke another one? I'll smoke you into the fucking shadow realm, bitch. Hey, call this direct these crash out, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I need like 30 more of you to fucking bounce to have an effect on the channel. 24 more people need to leave, and then we'll see 322 go to 321 on the channel. 24 more people need to fuck off. Fuck delete laws. Fuck all these dudes. Fuck all these dudes for all I fucking care, bro. Fuck all of them. Anybody, you motherfuckers got a problem with what I'm saying too? What's up? Hit me up. What's up? Fucking morons, bro. I'm so tired of it. This live stream is triggered by all you faggots coming into my streams the other day and be like, oh, James Freeman got arrested. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. The reason you care is because you're stupid and you had your fucking feelings towards the government and the police weaponized. That's why you care. Because you're too stupid to see what the fuck is happening. We're going to watch a video here in a moment. I'm going to point out the grifting from Accountability from All's fat ass so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers make so much money and then they play mental manipulation games and they try to trick you into giving them more money and supporting their bullshit. Supporting their fucking bullshit. This is not activism. This is not fucking activism at all. And you know what? I got to be the dude to say something because nobody else has the fucking balls to do it. I have the biggest channel to say something like this too. Not the biggest channel. Duh, obviously, I know that. But when it comes to this little small space, this little genre, yeah, I command a lot of fucking attention right here, motherfuckers. So pay attention because you just created an enemy out of me with your fucking bullshit. Fuck all you fake activists, fucking loser, punk ass bitch fucks. Take a hit, bro. Nothing. I've been smoking before. I smoked probably a quarter ounce of weed before I went live. I'm still feeling like this. You know, and for stuff like that, auditing Erie County and the stuff that you've been involved in and the actual work that you've taken as an activist is why you're in my channel, not blocked with a moderator's wrench right now. Auditing Erie County is a good example of the opposite of everything that I'm talking about. Everybody talks shit about that dude for some reason, but you won't hear me talking shit about him. Even though he hangs out with all these fags that I'm talking shit about. I have no respect. No respect, guys. No respect for you motherfuckers. This is a giant joke. This is a giant joke. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into some shit here in a minute. I have a script. I have a full-on script that I'm going to read live to you. I wasn't going to do this live, but I think I need to do it live. And the script is going to point out a lot of things that maybe you have had questions about. Appreciate that, Matthew. Yeah, you want to spend money? Go buy some merchandise. Get something for your money. Don't just fucking give it away. That's another thing I've been saying for a long time on my channel. That's why I started this merchandise company, and I'll promote my products. Because now I don't feel like I'm fucking begging you for some shit. If you go and you buy something and you receive something for it, then we've just done business. Matthew, you received nothing with your $5. I appreciate it, but I'm just using you to point this out. You could have spent that $5 in my store and got stickers. I don't have a problem with Eric Brandt. All these dudes I'm talking about are not on the level of Eric Brandt. All these dudes I'm talking about are not on the level of auditing Erie County. See, it doesn't matter how big your channel is. Doesn't matter how many fucking views that you get. It matters what your point is, what you're trying to accomplish, and how you evolve doing that. And all of these fucking losers do no evolving. They accomplish fucking nothing, and they make no points. You know, Long Island Audit's faggot ass tried to get some... you weren't allowed to record in New York police stations, right? And then everybody was like, oh, well, look, he fixed it for us. No, actually, he fucking didn't. He's the one that's allowed to record. You're not. Delete Laws is a punk ass little bitch too. Yeah. Yeah. All those cases that dude, Long Island Audits, all the cases that he's sued for. Is he sued for? So he's sued, right? Sued. We've sued. We've got. Who else have we've got that's sued? And what do? They post. I won 200,000. I won 10,000. I won 100,000. Where's the fucking case law that means something? Put money in your pocket doesn't mean anything for me. Doesn't mean anything for my kids or everybody in this chat. Doesn't mean fucking shit. How do you guys not realize, like, I see you in the videos like, yeah, it's not a fucking win. It's a win for that person. You go and try to do the same exact thing that they just won a lawsuit for, you'll get arrested, you'll go to jail, and you won't have enough money to fucking sue them and get paid too. Because what they did is enrich themselves. They didn't create case law saying that you can do that. Nobody should fuck with you. Not that that shit even means anything, but that's the goal. Turner versus Driver is the only significant case law that we have had in fucking years, bro. 8 years. 8 years. How many of these Actorvists have sued in this 8 years that could have created more? A lot. $10 years ago. Fucking, that's not any better. Yeah, we're going to listen to old fat boy right here. This old fat piece of shit. What's the timestamps? 24:35. 24:35 timestamp. 24:35. I'm going to fucking eat you alive right now, you fat grifting piece of shit. This is accountability for all's bitch ass. We're gonna listen to him grift harder for people that make fucking bank, dude. James Freeman and this dude make good money. They don't need your money to bail them out. Anytime they get arrested and they ask you for money, that's super suspicious. Super fucking suspicious. You make a fuckload of money asking your audience to pay for you to get out of jail when you're stupid enough to fucking get arrested is retarded. Never one time have I asked for bail money. Never once for myself have I asked for a dime to get out of jail. I bonded myself out the only time that I did have a bond when it was $2,500. Okay? Actually, my old lady's mom bonded me out and I paid her back. I didn't ask you motherfuckers for nothing. Let's listen to this fat ass.
Guys, I'd like to ask
I'm going to point out the psychological manipulation that happens when somebody gets arrested and the finances come up. This is how they weaponize your dislike for the government and for the police to financially incentivize what they're fucking doing when they're already making money, okay? This is the problem right here. This is why nobody trusts these motherfuckers, why there's so many channels picking on them and shit. I'll point out to you exactly why. I'll point out, it's one thing to hear this shit from a troll channel where you already have a bias on their content, but a lot of you have been following my shit for a long time. There's no bias here. This is just an understanding that I've come to.
Question to the chat here. Put a 1 if you are super.
Yeah. Put a 1 in the chat like fucking Griftifer, bro. You fat fucking titty bitch. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a Griftifer fat piece of shit like this dude. Can I get some 1s in the chat?
Upset that James Freeman was just arrested for saying shut up. Put a 1 if you're absolutely mortified and disturbed.
Yeah. Put a 1 if you're mortified and disturbed. This is the mental manipulation because he knows that most of you that watch this shit have an absolute unabiding hate for the fucking government and the police. So you're going to flood it with 1s and then you're going to play into this shit.
Put a 2 if this just doesn't faze you. Okay? I want to see what people are saying. Wow. That's fantastic. Everyone is putting a 1.
Oh my gosh.
I have 14.
Wow. 1,400 people. I got a whole bunch of 1s because you got a bunch of fucking anti-government cop haters in your chat that you're manipulating to get money out of. Watch.
1,400 people in this chat. $67. I have 1,400 people in this chat. $67 has been donated to James Freeman on Cash App. That is it.
What? James Freeman makes tens of thousands of dollars, dude. What are you fucking talking about? This motherfucker makes enough money to bail him out on his own. Do you not hear this shit? Are you not picking up on the manipulation? All these ones, 1,400 people, and you only gave me $39, you stingy fucking people that are on government assistance and barely make enough money yourselves. Fucking pathetic. I thought you were freedom lovers.
$67. There are 1,500 people of you in here and 39 on PayPal. So about $108 have been donated to the best of all time.
Wow, here's the gaslighting, the glazing and the gaslighting right here. Wow, you can only afford $6 for the
greatest that we know.
Bro, do you have his nuts in your mouth with his cock while you're doing this? Because some of us want to know.
One who has literally started most of your favorite activists that you have on your subscription list.
He can't claim that with me. James Freeman didn't start shit over here.
And that you've set the notification bell for. Okay? Let's get the guy some help. $109. He got arrested for you.
He got arrested for you? Oh my gosh, he got arrested for you guys. Give me money. He got arrested. Give me money. It's your freedom. It's your freedom. And then when he sues the cop that arrested him and gets money for that and doesn't create any case law, it was for you. Just remember, everything, it's for your entertainment is really what they're talking about. Pay for your fucking entertainment. This is so pathetic, dude. This is the most pathetic fucking e-begging bullshit that I've ever seen. This is a straight up grift right here. Dudes that make thousands of dollars a month and you're trying to guilt trip and gaslight individuals that are on fixed incomes that go to work every day and actually fucking do some shit. That's what pisses me off. That's why I get so fucking bent out of shape when people come in here and tell me to get a fucking job. I mean, because I don't do this kind of shit, and I understand where that kind of content, that kind of comment comes from. It's because most of you motherfuckers actually work for your money. You know what I mean? These dudes don't. I don't. I'm not just sitting here, dude. I'm entertaining you just like this motherfucker. Huh.
Okay, James Freeman often says that he's not an activist. He's just documenting the downfall of humanity.
Yeah, exactly. He's not an activist. He's just documenting the downfall of humanity and profiting off of your fucking emotions because you don't like the government and the cops. So there's a monetary value for some moron like James. This motherfucker doesn't believe in the Constitution. He doesn't believe in your First Amendment, doesn't believe in none of this shit. He doesn't think any of it's fucking real. You know, the dude's an anarchist. He has some fucking delusion on how the world should work. What? Bro, this is a fucking joke. He did it for you. No, he has 6 kids that he has to fucking fund. That's who he did it for. He's getting paid bank off the video. He's going to get paid bank off the fucking lawsuit that's going to get settled. There's not going to be case law. So he did nothing for you except make a video. Is that sinking in with you guys? You understand that there is nothing that of value that is happening here, but you're paying for something like there is value.
And he's absolutely right. I mean, he's not just documenting the downfall for humanity. He's documenting the downfall of this community. And if you don't have it, no worries. But if you do, if everyone had 50 cents, he'd have $700-something in his account for bail. If everyone donated $1, he'd have almost $1,500. Okay?
Okay. I promise you he's got that. So why are we guilt tripping people that actually work for their money, that are on, a lot of these people are on fixed incomes. Have you looked at the analytics of your channel? It's people that are 40 to 65 plus that watch this shit. That's the age range of people that are on fixed incomes, that are on disability, that don't work, that can't work, that their only ability to support in their mind is to give you the $20 out of the $1,000 the government allots them every month. You're fucking a piece of shit, dude. You are a straight scumbag piece of shit with doing this garbage right here. This is pathetic. This is fucking pathetic. And everybody watching this that realizes what I'm talking about, you need to tell other chatters and other people when you're watching these faggots exactly what I'm telling you. They do not need your money. They do not need your fucking money. This is the biggest fucking scam that this group has been doing for the longest time, bro. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm not going to help none of you. I'm not going to fucking platform none of you faggots. I'm just going to call you out. I got enough subscribers to put some dents in some of your guys' bullshit. Better believe that. You think the fucking trolls fucked with your channels? Nah. Nah, bro. I'm going to talk some sense into people. Fucking pisses me off, dude. The grift is strong with them trying to guilt trip those who are on fixed income. Yeah, dude, that's sick. This shit's disgusting, dude. You're not talking to wealthy people that are in your chat. Out of 450 people that's in this chat right now, I can promise you there's maybe 20 that have some money. If that. If that, dude.
Can we help this guy out? I mean, literally, if you look to the top of the chat, I'll show you. It's super easy. Like, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you guys. Look to the top of the chat.
Look, guys, the donation link, it's right there. What's the problem? Are you fucking stupid? You can't just give me your money when I ask? God, Jamie, he got arrested for you. How stupid are you? He did it for you. You guys are just dumb. The link's right there. It's not hard to give me your money. Fucking idiots. You worked hard for it. Now give it to me. Stupid. The link's right there. Oh, wait, that's not how he said it, though.
There's literally a pinned comment. You can click on that comment and you can donate directly to Cash App or PayPal. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Literally. He's the greatest of all time. Help him out.
He did it for you. Fucking loser, dude. Bunch of scumbags. Bunch of fucking scumbags. I'm going to read a script here that I wrote about the downfall of the First Amendment genre. And it's very relevant. Very relevant. I've been writing this script up with Lucid's Lair. If my moderators would post her channel link in here, that would be very kind of you. But yeah, this is a script that I've been working on with another YouTuber. Her channel name is Lucid's Lair. She calls out these faggots too. And I've been working on a script with her about this, the downfall of the First Amendment genre here and all the problems that have been going on. I know, bro. Fuck, I should make if the donation thing's a thing, now I'm going to make a donation video about Arizona Unfiltered's car and then guilt trip you and gaslight you into paying to buy him a new fucking car for some reason so he can go out and cop watch. Shit's ridiculous, bro. This is the most pathetic thing I've seen right here. It's just cringe when I watch that. Oh, Katrina, are you in here? What's the timestamp for when he says, if somebody donates 500, I'll hang out with you? Bro, what the fuck? You guys will pay to be my friend? Shit. Who's got $500? I'll come hang out with you too. If you're that fucking dumb, you want to pay to hang out with me, why not? No, I do. I know a dude really did send 500. I know. That's not a fucking joke. Fuck these motherfuckers in the neck. What a weird dynamic that'd be. I know, dude. You show up and you give me $500 and it's like, okay, now let's go get coffee and we can go to the mall and go shopping or something. What? How could you say that? How do you even say that and feel good about it? If somebody donates 500, I'll hang out with you next time I'm in the area. Well, that's so pathetic. These dudes are worthless. These dudes are fucking worthless. They're accomplishing nothing. Accomplishing nothing. We have bigger problems in this country, and this stupid shit right here, this Freeman, this First Amendment, this faggot shit, it is accomplishing nothing, ladies and gentlemen. There's a bigger picture here, and I don't think everybody's quite understanding that. The federal government, the government in general, is actively attacking our First Amendment right to criticize and hate speech, all kinds of shit. Okay, what is the First Amendment activism movement going to do to counteract or combat what's happening right the fuck now? Nothing, dude. The shit's going to disappear and then, oh, well, you can't go and record anymore. Now you can't say the thing. Now you can't do this. So what did you fucking accomplish? Doesn't make any sense. Shit doesn't make any fucking sense anymore. How much is LIA charging on Cameo? I have a Cameo account, but I fucking don't even pay attention to that. Since you're in here, Lucid, I'm going to read this script. Actually, I'm going to roll a cigarette, and then I'm going to read it as I 2825. Okay, hold on. She found it. 2825, 2825. We don't need visuals.
Pal. At least we doubled the last one. I'm getting live updates from his wife. So thank you to whoever just sent that 30. But I have a challenge. Who can send $500 to either James' PayPal or his Cash App? $500. Okay, and I promise you, if you send $500 to his PayPal or his Cash App, you email me. I'll get the name, and I will literally come visit you. I'll take pictures with you the next time I'm in your state, and I'll put it at the top of my list. Okay, come on, guys.
Oh, dude. Do you feel like a whore after doing that? You know, like a streetwalker? Bro, what the fuck? I'll take pictures with you for $500. Whoa, bro. What the fucking shit? That's super weird. You folks are going to be the front lines against combating this bullshit. Okay, those of you that are understanding and are reading past like my venom right now, my bad language and shit, and you're picking up the reality of the shit that I'm saying. It's your responsibility as people that peruse these chats way more than I do to start telling people. You need to start spreading the word. These motherfuckers are grifting. This is not activism. Spoiler alert, they're not doing anything for you. It's for your rights. It's for your rights. I've done told you this whole time. I ain't doing fucking shit for you. The only reason I've been doing this is for my old lady and my kids. That's some weird ass shit, bro. This isn't a. Yeah, these motherfuckers ain't doing nothing for you. Now, you want to donate to people? There are people that don't make a lot of money that do this, that are worthy and deserving of help. Do you understand? There's a certain percentage of these people, the smaller channels that don't make a lot of money, that are actually suing, that are actually like going through the process of shit and not enriching themselves. There's a couple channels right now, small channels, that are involved in active cases right now where they're not settling. People just get greedy. None of this is new. To those of you that have been paying attention for a long time, who called out Long Island Audits for writing a fucking faggot ass apology letter? Who was the first one? Me. Who was the first one to call out Chili's grifting? Does anybody remember that? Because it was fucking me. Okay? This isn't new. I'm just completely unhinged at this point, and I don't give 2 fucks. I don't give 3 fucks. I don't give 4 fucks. What up, Ray Ray? Divide and conquer? I'm not trying to conquer anything. But what I am trying to divide is I'm trying to divide these moronic fucking people that watch this shit from detach them from the fantasies that they're paying attention to and bring them back to reality. Because the reality is I don't need no money. Jeff Gray follows through. Has he created case law? Does Jeff have case law? Is there gray case law? Because if not, then shut the fuck up. There's no Ruff case law either, but I also haven't sued anybody. I haven't tried to enrich myself, even though I've had plenty of opportunity. Frank, I'd fuck you right in your ass and make you call me daddy, so shut up, bitch. Everyone's trash but me. Sure, bro. If that's how you're picking up on this? Yeah. Yeah, I'm the golden goose, you fucking moronic fuck. Yeah. I'm going to read this script for you. And I'll reiterate that me and Lucid's Lair wrote this up for you. First Amendment activists. They claimed to be patriots, defenders of the Constitution, watchdogs with cameras and courage. But somewhere along the way, something changed. The First Amendment auditor community, once hailed by many as a civil rights activist powerhouse is now dangled in a web of arrests, lies, and contradictions. What started as a noble mission to hold the government accountable has become, for many, an online circus where the monkeys are now the stars and the laughingstock of the internet. These self-proclaimed auditors film from sidewalks. They record banks, restaurants, bother people eating, go into post office, and inappropriately quote laws that they barely understand, antagonizing the public and calling it activism. But with multiple arrests, mounting legal defeats, and even allegations of fraud, the community now faces a reckoning of its own making. And I'll be happy to kick that off. The movement gained traction in the mid-2010s, building on roots that trace back to the early 2000s and even the civil rights era, when activists used camcorders to document police misconduct. Inspired by the idea that public servants should always be held accountable, auditors like High Desert Community Watch, Amagansett Press, and News Now Houston began filming government employees in public spaces, usually post offices, police stations, or city halls. These early efforts targeted places like public libraries, courthouses, and DMVs, where auditors tested the right to record under the First Amendment's protections for free speech and press. And in the beginning, it worked. Some auditors successfully challenged unlawful detainments, unlawful orders to stop filming, and even helped create case law in the realm of public photography. Take Turner versus Driver, 2017, a landmark Fifth Amendment, a landmark Fifth Circuit ruling where freelance videographer Phil Turner, known online as the Batusai, was arrested for filming a Fort Worth police station from a public sidewalk. The court affirmed a First Amendment right to record police in public, subject to reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions, of course, and denied qualifying immunity to officers on Turner's Fourth Amendment unlawful arrest claim, sending a clear message: citizens can document the government's actions without fear of retaliation. Channels exploded with subscribers, donations poured in, and activists were being hailed as modern-day freedom fighters, with videos racking up millions of views and inspiring copycats nationwide. By 2018, settlements like Colorado Springs' $41,000 payout to an auditor unlawfully detained while recording a police substation further validated the approach. But popularity breeds imitation, and not all imitators understood the mission, and they still don't. As the genre grew, so did the numbers of self-appointed auditors. Many were armed only with a camera, a shaky understanding of the Constitution, and a desire to go viral. They quoted laws incorrectly, claimed rights that didn't exist, and misunderstood very basic legal doctrine. They also escalated routine encounters into volatile standoffs sometimes. Some believed filming a post office lobby was akin to storming the beaches of Normandy. The result of all this? Frequent arrests, not just unlawful ones, but charges like disorderly conduct, trespassing, obstruction, stalking, and harassment. Many auditors actually created case law against their cause. Courts ruled that simply filming isn't a license to harass or interfere with government operations or private citizens. For instance, in 2022's Zari versus Yai, the 10th Circuit affirmed the right to film, but denied qualified immunity only where the violation was clearly established, highlighting how auditors' escalations often undermine their own claims. Yeah. Other examples include Arizona auditor's 2019 arrest for criminal trespassing and harassment at a Goodyear post office and Christopher J. Cordova's 2022 federal conviction in Colorado for 2 counts related to disruptive audits, with a 2024 appeal denial leading to 15 days in jail in case law against what they're all doing. Sorry, DMA, but you did that. And then came the money. Auditors began monetizing their activism, often asking subscribers for bail, legal fees, or travel costs, while simultaneously bringing in hefty paychecks from YouTube. But where the money actually went was murky at best. PayPal Patty, Liberty Troll, Rogue Nation became infamous in 2023 for repeat GoFundMe campaigns claiming wrongful arrests, only for body cam footage to reveal confrontational and illegal behavior. They raised over $10,000 in one instance amid fraud allegations. Liberty Troll faced a 2024 backlash for a viral video filming women and children at a WIC office, leading to a physical altercation and accusations of exploiting vulnerable situations for views. Rogue Nation, once praised, drew criticism in 2020 for group audits in Alabama that resulted in misdemeanor obstruction charges for 3 members, while claims of staging encounters for donations, with claims of staging these encounters with the hope of getting donations. Some ran repeat fundraising campaigns with little to no accountability. Others lied outright, claiming wrongful arrests only for body cam footage to show they had been arrested in the right way. The footage... Oh, no, that's not right. Yeah. Critics have noted how the drive for views has incentivized provocation over genuine activism. By 2023, the community began to implode. Former allies turned on each other. Channels that once collaborated were now accusing one another of being cop callers, sellouts, or federal informants. Josh Abrams and James Freeman calling the angry vet a Fed at Autopalooza in New Jersey is an example of that. Although they were just trolling him. And the same auditors who demand transparency of the government and the police refuse to provide it themselves. Many were exposed for domestic violence, stalking, or worse, child predators with an alarming frequency. Their credibility has been shattered. Fast forward to 2025, the community that once claimed to be a bastion of patriotism in a turbulent world has started to crumble. In a turbulent world. The inability of its members to see past their own biases and take a look at the festering core of a movement that started as a protest against injustice. Lack of accountability and transparency has caused a festering wound that has gotten bigger over time as views have dropped. Subscribers have slowed down, and more people are calling out the disingenuous and vile behavior on display. Public entities now train staff on audits, reducing failed encounters and views. In September 2025, No. The First Amendment is a sacred right. It protects protests, press, and public discourse, amongst other things. But the auditor community, at least as it exists on YouTube, has largely failed to live up to that responsibility. Rather than educate, many mislead. Rather than challenge power, they provoked it recklessly. Yeah, I sure did. And rather than elevate civil rights, they undermine them. In the end, the fall wasn't caused by the government's overreach or corruption. It was self-inflicted by grift, ego, greed, and ignorance disguised as activism. The Constitution deserves better. Support genuine transparency, know your rights, and demand actual accountability. Who wrote this? Me and Lucid's Lair wrote this. You got a fucking problem with it? That check mark won't keep your ass from getting bounced out of here, little homie. What fall? What fall? That's funny. The fall of the First Amendment auditor community on YouTube. Your little community faggots that you guys are always talking about. This shit's crumbling. Nobody believes in this bullshit no more. You have a very limited amount of people that actually support what you guys are doing. And since we're going to be scumbag, grifting pieces of shit all the time, I'm going to make sure people know. I'm going to make sure people fucking know what's up. Why did I write it? Because I believe it. And I didn't write all of it. Lucid's Lair wrote most of it. I just expanded on it. You want to know how we got to this point? Want to know how I got to where I'm at right now? Some of you are probably curious about that. The start of the fracture of the illusion began when I had Auditing Erie County up on my channel with Faggot Nation and Griftifer, and we were calling out an actual piece of shit that was making everybody look bad, and the reaction to that was a problem. And then San Joaquin Valley Girl Transparency bitch. Lying about me owning money, talking shit, reporting people's channels, like the way people responded to that. Okay. So you want the cops to hold themselves accountable. You want them to get in trouble for not following policy, just like I do. But when somebody brings something to your attention, and we're working as like a quasi group effort, a community, right? How the fuck are you not policing yourselves? Please explain this to me. And then the constant contradictions with people, the fucking constant GoFundMes and grifting. Like when I know you're making bank. It's just a bad look, bro. I don't want to be a part of none of it. It's all a big fucking joke. And then we had the Charlie Kirk incident happen. Bro, the lack of a response from 90% of these fucking idiots is telling. They're First Amendment activists. The guy that was one of the biggest mouthpieces for the First Amendment was assassinated in America while he was exercising his First Amendment, and a handful of people said something about that. Tell me how fucking weird that is. Tell me how weird that is. Like, think about all the channels that you guys watch on YouTube. We had gun channels. We have channels that don't cover that kind of shit, that dropped everything that they were doing and started talking about it, made posts, made a video. They did something, right? They don't even cover that kind of shit, and they did it. The fucking military dudes did that shit. Like, and the fucking First Amendment activists said nothing, most of them. That right there showed me all I needed to see about all of them, bro. That's all I needed to see. You guys aren't activists. It's a fucking money game. Don't get me wrong. I get paid too. But I'm not up here fucking begging you for money. Dude, what? It's entertainment. Yeah, it is entertainment. Sure. Audit Palooza, not a chance in hell. You'll never catch me at something like that. You will never catch me hanging out with people I don't like. I'm not like other people, bro. If I don't like you, I'm not going to be nice to you. I'm not going to hang out with you. It's like dudes that flirt with fat chicks when they're just trying to get laid. I'm not that kind of dude. I'm not going to be able to flirt with a fat chick, pretend like I'm into her just so I can get my dick wet. That's not the kind of dude that I am. If I don't like you, if I'm not attracted to you, I don't want fucking nothing to do with you. If I don't enjoy you, I'm not, no. Not hanging out with motherfuckers that I don't like. Good evening. You know, the best recommendations I can make for people that you should watch are the videos that are up on my channel. So I have made compilation videos of channels that I actually respect. And the ones that are remaining on the channel, that's a good place to start. There's compilation videos that are on this channel of people that I have promoted their channel and tried to help grow it. So if I share somebody's shit or their videos on my channel, that's my promotion. Under playlists, I probably need to separate them all into a playlist, yeah. But no, they're just kind of mixed in. They all start with this man or this woman, some shit. This man owns cops, this man punks cops, something like that. Blink twice. Need help? Yeah. I just see the writing on the walls. Y'all don't take yourself serious, so nobody else does. And I don't want to be associated in that. I want to be taken serious when I talk about some shit. And you know, when I'm associated with a group of fucking idiots, it's hard for outsiders to take you serious. So I got to separate myself. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, begging ain't a hustle. Pot calling the kettle what? What other kind of dumbass shit you guys got? Pot called kettle black, you're jealous. What else? What else are the fucking responses that I heard? You do the same thing. That's the same thing as pot calling the kettle black, I guess, but I've been hearing that dumbass shit all day. Please expand on that. Don't just say it because it's a cute way of like it's like a cool comeback or something. Expand on it. You're jealous. Jealous of what? Of what, please? Not supposed to wear the red flannel. I'm not. This is a jacket. I'm jealous of the blanket fort. Homie's going to prison, so his blanket foot will have occupancy available. Waffles are better than pancakes. I'm going to have to agree with you on that. Amagansett Press is another fucking idiot that is not an activist at all. That dude literally farms confrontation. How is that positive? It's entertaining for you. It's entertaining for you, but everybody in the businesses, the business owner, every customer that goes in and out of there, he is creating somebody that doesn't like the First Amendment because that's what people think that he does, okay? That negative connotation and association transfers over to you and to him and to her and to him and to her and to me because we're all in this stupid little fucking group, and I don't want to be associated with that. Do you see the problem there? See the problem there? Every time you go into a fucking post office, you record a private business, you're pissing people off and you're creating enemies of the First Amendment. You're not creating supporters, you fucking idiots. Yeah, bothering private citizens isn't activism. Sorry. That's just not. You are literally creating enemies of what you're trying to be a proponent for. That doesn't make any sense to me. I watch those videos and nobody tries to talk to anybody logically. We're all farming confrontation. That's it. It's all just farming confrontation. There is no education that's happening, even though you can do your dialogue and tell your audience that that's what you're pretending to do. But the reality is you can fool your fucking stupid audience, but you're really creating negative connotations with this. Miss me with it all together. D said, fuck it, I'm taking the gloves off. Yeah. Damn, we did it. We dropped 1,000. That's what's up. So this is what I need to do. See, that's what I'm talking about. You wasn't invited, so now your butt hurt? Bro. I was invited to the first one, and I told them to go fuck themselves. I'm not going. This is number 2, stupid fuck. I'm still not going. Yeah, I was invited to the first one, and I told them to go fuck themselves. I'm not going. Dumb bitch. You got any other dumbass shit? Oh, another thing I want to rub in. I want to just rub this in a little bit. You know when the Washington Post came around and I went cop washing with them and shit? I just want you to know that some of those people that were featured in that Washington Post, you motherfuckers were only featured in there because I mentioned you to the fucking journalist that was doing all of that. What's his fucking face? Lackluster. Only reason Lackluster was in there was because of me. You're welcome. Who else? Who else did I fucking mention? I know for sure Lackluster was one of them. I gave him a bunch of names of people that they needed to talk to. You're welcome. You know who else I invited for that? I hit up James Freeman. James Freeman's dumbass. He's like, I don't want to meet with the feds. Fucking loser. Yeah, for the record, auditing is on its way out. For sure. For sure. Yeah. I'm irritated. And you're welcome. For those of you morons come in here saying some shit about he got arrested. He got arrested. Don't like bong rips. I'm smoking a hookah. Nothing wrong with a hookah. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Tobacco's not good for you either, but the chump purge continues. Oh, it sure does. If you're just coming in, you missed some glorious meltdown, ranting, crash out, whatever the fucking term everybody wants to use. You missed it already. It was glorious. I have completely lost my mind. Or have I? Sounds so jelly. Before you block them, give them an opportunity to expand on that. Damn it. Damn it. The next one that does the jelly thing, give him an opportunity to expand a little bit. Please, tell me what I'm jealous of. I'm not understanding. Navy Girl, welcome to the channel memberships. I'm jealous of you. I guess we can't capitalize on that. It's just one of those sayings that we like to throw out there when somebody's saying mean things that we don't like. You're just jealous. Of what? Please explain of what? The Rotten Fur Burger channel. That's a good idea. That's actually a good idea. Calling out the actorvists. I bet DD has a swastika tattoo. I have a lot of very offensive tattoos from my time in prison. Thank you very much. You're jelly of my big white penis. Yes, I have some very offensive tattoos on my body. I have political ink from prison on me. And most of you wouldn't even understand what the shit means. So it's not even worth trying to explain it to you. But yeah, when I go onto the prison yard, there's a very small group of people that are going to tell me fucking anything. And we'll leave it at that, homie. Similar ink. Whoa. Almost dropped it. Fuck off with the you're a convicted. You're a convicted. I've done more being an ex-con than a lot of non-con acquaintances I've had. You sound like a dumb piece of shit. List your accomplishments, sucker. I've been out of prison for 8 years. You know how many businesses I've opened, and I bought land. I've got multiple children now. You miss me with your shit. Motherfucker. Well, that was entertaining. Sure was. Mama Bear Audits, I ain't seen you in here in a minute. You get over my little rant about Sam O'Queef Valley Girl transparency, bitch? You starting to realize that maybe I'm right about a lot of shit? Some of you are going to come to that conclusion soon. Not a fan of the cursing? Well, my editors are going to clip this and take all the bad words that I said out. It's going to take them a while, I suspect. No, little dog, no. And the same could be said for me. Just to be clear, so there is no mistaking like I'm putting myself on some pedestal. In my opinion, there is nothing that James or me have done of value. No. Just got to be clear so the fucking retards in here understand that I'm not trying to say I'm any better. I'm just pointing the shit out. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, make no mistake. I haven't made any accomplishments. I haven't made any case law. I haven't sued anybody. I'm not coming and fucking bitching about things from a perspective of I'm better than you bullshit. Let's be very clear about this right now. A lot of shit can be said about me. A lot of the stuff that I read and I have said, I have contributed to, okay? But I have no delusions about this. I was a part of the fucking problem itself too, okay? Ooh, I get that. No delusions here, bro. I don't have no problem. I'm a fucking idiot just as much as I'm saying that these dudes are idiots. I'm just the one that's voicing it right now. Okay. That's all that's important. I am definitely not any better. Well, whatever, bro. I don't even care. It's okay to love yourself. Fuck yeah. I have self-respect. That's how I can come up here and say this kind of shit. Part of having self-respect is being honest with yourself and being self-aware. Okay? You can't have self-respect if you can't be honest with yourself. Ego deaths are important. Oh, yeah. Mushrooms help with that, too. Mushrooms definitely help with that. Because I'll get a big head every once in a while, and I know I need to knock myself down to reality. Anybody see my post on Christopher Ruff? I do believe one of David's sons got in trouble for some domestic violence. Did anybody see that? Excuse me. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I guess not. Who knows what happened, though? It just happened. Difference in awareness? No, not really. You can keep telling yourself that to make yourself feel better, but you're just lying to yourself, dude. Yeah, I don't care, Navy girl. I've gotten about 5 text messages already about that. Bear, you got him quick. Got him quick. Go back to middle school, do anything different? No. Francis I'll be right back. Hold on. The rapture come. Damn, Grandma Wolf got a membership. Appreciate you, Melody. Shane, I don't care. Insignificance. The dude is going to prison soon. keeping things real. I like the world better like this. Salty and jealous. Don't block no name coder. Salty and jealous. You're supposed to be one of the smart ones. You can't read into what I'm saying. You can't discern the truth. It's quite pathetic. Maybe that intelligence is only surface level. Now you could block them. Bye-bye. Take your salty cracker ass somewhere else. I'll send you $5 to help out. Take what I said, however you want to take it. But that's the reality of the situation. Yeah, New York cops and California cops make a shitload of money. Navy girl, even if he does follow through, it's still weird. Legal weed cost in the U.S. 2025 has been crazy. You ain't lying about that. You are not lying about that. Changes are on the horizon, and a lot of us are sleeping. But that's going to pretty much conclude this. I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes, chit chat with you, and then I'm out. I'll probably go live here in a few hours on my personal channel, and I will continue ranting there. Don't forget to unsubscribe if you came here for activism, cop watch bullshit. Like, I'm not doing that, so be gone. Why is he the only one allowed to film? Exactly. Exactly. Hey, mods, you want to put my small streaming channels link in the chat? You guys want to subscribe to my small channel that I review my old cop videos on? That's pretty much the only place you're going to be able to see that shit at. So if you want to watch that and other stuff that I stream on that channel, other stuff that I post, the link is in the description or in the chat right now. Appreciate that $10 sticker. Okay, Voigt. Moderator, put the link in the chat. There we go. There we go. The link that's pinned in the comments and that Concerned Citizen just posted is my small streaming channel that I stream on too. If you're interested in hearing what goes on over there, go subscribe. We'll be at 3,000 subscribers soon over there. Follow the link in the chat and go subscribe. The focus of this channel has changed. If you want to watch the old cop videos that I have, they're over there. Shane with the doll hair, Melody with 2 doll hairs. Thank you. You guys don't need to give me anything. Who is JJ Scarborough? He is a good friend of mine and a business partner. Yep. Subscribe to the link. Unsubscribe from this channel. You're not getting cop shit over here. We'll watch all that over on the other channel. JJ is the Tony Soprano of Meade County, right? JJ is a good guy that I have a lot of respect for. And yeah. He's partial owner of that channel that's linked in the description right there. So me and him run that channel. JJ and I. Yeah, I like Bay Area. JJ was on the grassy knoll, everybody. He done it. Oh, it's embarrassing. THC without CBD. I smoke outdoor natural shit. I don't fuck with the dispensaries. Yeah, if you guys want to know anybody asking who JJ is, there's a video on that channel that I made about JJ, so you can go and watch it. Like literally his face is on the thumbnail, the truth about JJ Scott. I mean, it's on the channel. I made a whole video about him. No, that chicken died. There's the JJ Scarborough video in the chat right there. I am going to end this live stream, so feel free to go watch that and enjoy it. I'll be live on my little channel in a little bit. My other channel. The Christopher Ruff channel.